It's William West Hopper with Automotive Business Report and Queer4Cars. We're here with the 2020 Ram 1500 in limited trim, and this is powered by the EcoDiesel engine. This is the FCA version of diesel engine, an Italian-made engine that you can only get in the Ram 1500 or the Jeep Wrangler. We had the Wrangler earlier this year, and now we're testing out the Ram with it in it, and very impressed. Where it's different in the engines between the two of them, this one is much quieter. You can hear it on the outside. You do know that it is a diesel. Whereas with the Jeep, there was a lot more turbo spool, all the things that you think of with a diesel. Inside this Ram is so quiet, especially on the highway. It's so luxurious, it's so comfortable. It's perfect for those long distance trips. And with 24 plus miles per gallon that we're getting on regular diesel fuel, that you're going to go a long way on those trips. While you can get your Ram 1500 limited crew cab in a 4x4 with a gasoline engine, ours came with a Generation 3 3-liter V6 turbo diesel engine connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Some of the things that this truck has to offer that we really like on it. It has a regular key, and this key is just for getting in and out of the Ram boxes, and then of course it has the things that are important, like you can drop the suspension down if you want. So there it goes, it's going to start to, the suspension's going to go down, you hear that as it lowers. Back goes down, front goes down, it rocks back and forth a little bit. You hear the pumps, the air pumps, and those the bags that are in the suspension that keep it up there. It has the remote control tailgate. Now that's not anything that's new. You know, it just drops down. Pretty much everybody has that these days. Typical pickup truck gate. But what we really like about it is the fact that you can open this up. And you still have the opportunity of being able to get into it without having to lean over. This unit here, there is a unit around the edges that it goes into. It's nice and strong and sturdy. And then when you bring it down there, you can see that the frame is in. Something we did really like was this faux back end, and this is kind of big and chunky, but it's a pretty cool thing. You find the spot in here, open it up, find a spot, and then it has a little knob to turn on in there. So there it is, nice and solid, it holds in there. We're going to turn it around so you can see it better. So when it's out like that, it's just a little bit, not as wide as the truck bed itself. You push these back in, it goes into the little knobs there, fits into that spot there, and that there. And remember, I had said that there was a key already. There's a spot for the key, so nobody can go and mess with it. Open it up, and it can be at any place in this truck bed that you want it to be in. And of course, has the Ram goat symbol right there. So you can compartmentalize the bed of your pickup truck. One of the things that I found on the Ram 1500 that I didn't like was the tonneau cover, and mostly because it's sort of chintzy on the way it's made. It's pretty simple to unlock it here. You just squeeze in, but what I find is that when it goes up, those things you have to really reach in to pull them both aside, and you have to get them right, because if it goes like that, it'll hold out. But what you want to do is pull that back in, and then it holds back in. So you have to sort of do multiple stuff. So then it folds back. So one of the things that we find with this is if these are not properly set up, they'll come out like that. So you got to make sure that they are folded back in, and they snap in there, so they stay in there. but for the first couple of times, that's sometimes hard. Then they have these little straps, slip in there and strap. Again, sort of a little flimsy. And I'm sure there's a way to take it out. I have not taken it out. If you're gonna have a Ram truck, you're gonna want a Ram box. And that's a $995 option on this truck. Lockable, non-lockable, plenty of space inside on both sides. We brought out some tools. I have not yet played with this to see if it actually is going to work or not, but we're going to plug some things in to see what we can run and what we can't run on this truck. So this outlet is controlled by a switch that is inside the truck on the lower left-hand side of the dash. It has to be turned on to be able to be powered. So let's see what it is. So first of all, let's go ahead and plug in the chop saw. See if the chop saw, it likes the chop saw. So it lights up, so I know that there's power in there. So let's go see if the chop saw works. So no, not enough power to run this chop saw. Let's see if this chop back works. Nope. Let's see. Nope. Not enough power for a hammer drill. Let's give the try to the Sawzall. Nope. So let's try a battery charger for one of my tools here. Let's try that one. Yep, so it's on there. So that it will work for charging a tool. And that would be good. You can leave that in the truck and it would charge while you're driving along. So that would be very useful. One of the things you're going to notice with this truck is it has retractable steps. These retractable steps are nice. They're very noisy. Not so noisy on the outside, but much more noisy on the inside. Getting into the Ram 1500 is pretty darn easy with the nicely leather wrapped grab bars. That was a big thing that people really liked when we talked about it. Plenty of storage, a little upper glove box, traditional lower glove box, plenty of storage on the side for cups, 2 cup holders, very flexible for other goodies. Storage up top here as well. So lots of little cubies and storage spaces. Again, easy to get in and out of, plenty of grab bars. A big center console space, lots of space. In this area there's a light space that's not as big, console space that is dividable. Space for coins, phones, whatever, with wireless charging on it. And there is a 110 outlet up front with 3-prong plug, 115 volt AC with 400 watts. So there's that. The big screen is a big deal. What really makes this truck a trendsetter, and now other trucks have come with this, is this large 12-inch screen, which is you can break it into 2 if you want. You can have one big screen for your climate control, for your navigation, and of course the surround cameras are really nice to have in here, so you can see where everything is, whether you're doing your truck, doing your trailer stuff, what's right up front, what's sort of around, what's around in the back. And that's using the side cameras, the front camera, and the rear camera. There's 360-degree camera. There you've got the 360. So it's making a picture of where we are from the top. And we're in a small parking space in an inner city neighborhood. So this truck really does fill that space. So really, we've used these cameras a lot in parking this vehicle. So lots of different things to see, to adjust on. Lots of safety things, forward collision, lane sense, blind spot assist, which is great. Hill start, tire fill. We can control the mirrors, tilt in reverse, which this is really nice that this vehicle, this big truck's mirrors tilt down when you back up. In addition to the cameras, you have the mirrors that are tilted down so you can really see. Audio settings, this has a Harman Kardon system, which is probably one of the best that I have listened to in any vehicle. So this Ram 1500 with the Limited and has the customer preferred package of $3,995 add-on, which is well worth it because it includes all the blackout trim, but it includes the 19 speaker Harman Kardon premium sound system. So there's speakers on the doors, there's speaker up front, there's speaker in the back. Another great thing about this pickup truck is how big it is in the back. This is big enough for 3 really full-size guys, all very comfortable. The 2 sides have heated and cooled seats. Again, another 3-prong, 115 volt outlet, air conditioning sites. There are speakers here, and if it just wants to be 2 guys, and a center console for stuff there. There's a space here to put your drinks in. There's also sides you can put an iPad in there. So we're here at the New York Auto Show with Nick Kappa from Ram Trucks. What do you got for us this year?
This is a 2019 Ram 3500 Limited. So the truck comes with a super nice package inside. Check it out.
More USB outlets here, both the smaller USB and the large USB. More drinks, so you can have 2 drinks there, 2 drinks there, plenty of space there. So, what happens if you just have 1 guy in the back and you want to carry some stuff? Well, guess what? You can just move this up, and you've got that. You've got extra space here, and if you wanted to not carry anybody at all, pop that up, and there is this that's here. It's only there so you can put small things in it. Plenty of space in the back, map pockets, more spaces on the cubies on the side for things that they would carry. So if you were carrying passengers in this vehicle, there is plenty of room back here for passengers, whether it be a work vehicle, whether it be customers, or the family members. If you're towing a trailer and you're bringing the whole family with you, you can bring 2 adults in the front, 3 kids in the back, very comfortably. And I brought 2 of my buddies out here to West Ram by God, Virginia to test out the Ram 1500 Limited. Got my buddy John here and my buddy Matt here. So guys, you've both been out on with this truck today. What do you think of it?
I've been impressed. Luxury and capability.
And you're
I own a Ford Raptor.
You're a Ford Raptor, and you're also a Ford guy.
I am a Ford guy, but not anymore, because I would go for the Ram first.
That's right.
It's got more comfort features, even for the rear seat passengers, than any other truck out there.
So driving it, what did you think about driving it? We did a little off-road on your rough and country roads here.
Incredibly capable.
Okay.
And incredibly comfortable and smooth on the roads, on the off-roads. I mentioned that on this road in, I sometimes get 4 tires off the ground.
Well, we
didn't
kept
quite do that.
We
on
kept
this.
those on the ground this time.
Definitely feels a little heavier, but it was very competent on some of those technical parts of the road.
Great. So on the look of the vehicle, what do you think about the look of the vehicle? It's a blacked out trim, and that some people like that. Some people want more chrome on it. What do you think about the look?
I think it's aggressive and sexy. The black optics make it look much more aggressive.
Okay, that's cool. So we've spent a week in this 2020 Ram 1500 Limited with the EcoDiesel engine, and quite impressed with it. What we like about it, first of all, it is so quiet and it rides so well. And it is a $75,000 pickup truck, but you get a lot for that. You get the Ram boxes, you get a lot of interior space. We were very pleased with the overall performance of the EcoDiesel, and I think that you will be as well. If you're looking for a full-size pickup truck, check out the 2020 Ram 1500 Limited. Put the diesel engine in it, and I think you'll be very impressed. 25 plus miles to the gallon, Quiet, very, very quiet, especially on the inside. Outside, it's a little noisy. You know that there's a diesel in there, but it's nowhere near as noisy or as dirty as the diesels that once were. So check out the 2020 Ram 1500 Limited with an EcoDiesel. If you like this video, please smash that thumbs up button and give us a like. And follow us on our Queer4Cars.com blog and here on our Queer4Cars YouTube channel to get all the latest automotive news. Until next time, when we bring you another automotive review or lifestyle story. See you then.